last inductee is Stacy Price. Shelley Smith, please come forward to introduce Stacy.
The last words I just heard from the table were "make the family proud." I don't know about going last. Sorry, Stacy. Those are some epic introductions to follow, so I'm going to try and do my best. Congratulations to everybody. As a 4-H member, I was impacted by all of you, so it's such an honor to be here today. And thank you to 4-H Alberta for all of this. What a beautiful evening. Stacy Price has an energy that can't be missed. She's not a person that you'll easily forget. Her light is very inviting and entertaining. Stacy's quiet confidence in herself keeps her grounded and yet keeps her connected with others. Her humble ways invite others to be themselves, and in doing so, strive to be the best that they can be. It is this trait, among numerous others, that allows Stacy's impact on the 4-H community to be felt from the club level through to the national level. Stacy initially became involved with 4-H Alberta when her oldest daughter joined the Rosebud Sheep Club. The next year, she became an assistant leader and becoming a leader the following year. Stacy was also an active member of the Calgary Region 4-H on Parade Committee for 23 years. During that time, taking on roles as vice president and president. During her years of service with 4-H on Parade, Stacy was able to use her leadership skills to solve issues with a clear head, always approaching situations as they arose with compassion for the people that were involved, yet with an understanding of the rules and why they were in place. The respect Stacy earned from leaders and members made her a natural choice to become the Calgary Region representative on Provincial Council. During her time on Provincial Council, Stacy saw the need for 4-H to change and evolve. Stacy was the president when the council initially underwent the restructuring process that has ultimately led to the new structure of Alberta today, for Alberta 4-H today. I suspect that without her initial tenacity and drive to shift 4-H into the best position possible for future growth, Alberta 4-H would not be where it is today. Stacy has always strived to do what is right, regardless of how challenging that may be. This is a skill that not many leaders have, but all the great ones do. Stacy's passion for 4-H and all that it has to offer has provided her the opportunity to chaperone the Alberta delegation to the National 4-H Citizenship Seminar in Ottawa. Surprisingly, Stacy didn't just chaperone. She also attended as the assistant program director and then as the program director. One might argue that 4-H overall is Stacy's passion, but going back to her own roots, she clearly has a soft spot for sheep. It would have been crazy to start a provincial 4-H sheep show without Stacy on the committee. When Andy Pittman asked her to join in 2013, she jumped at the opportunity to lend her organizational and leadership skills to creating this amazing program. Stacy Price is the perfect inductee to the 4-H Hall of Fame the year that Alberta 4-H evolved. The vision of 4-H matches the vision that Stacy has for every program and committee that she was a part of, from club level to national level. Stacy has left an impact on thousands of 4-H members and leaders through her years of service to 4-H. And even though she's no longer directly involved with 4-H, her legacy and impact continue throughout the program. I'm very excited to help induct Stacy to the Hall of Fame tonight.
Well, first of all, I agree. You know how I'm going to start right away. With Andy, it's an honor to be inducted with my buddy. So thank you, Shelley, for those kind words. I am so honored to be here. And I'm a crier. I'm sorry. For years, I sat at leaders' conferences and watched so many people, some of you here, be inducted into the Hall of Fame. And I honestly never believed I would be here. Over the years, I volunteered for 4-H. It was an act of love and a love for the program that I truly believe in. And I am so sorry. So I grew up in Calgary and never participated in 4-H as a kid. However, my cousins, who I'm really close with, were all members of the CBC Dairy Club. So I got to see firsthand what a great program it was. Now, admittedly, I only saw the fun side. I saw the showing, the friendships, and the partying. But I loved it. And it never ceased to amaze me, the friendships that endured. When our oldest was 7 years old, I started preparing her for 4-H. And at age 9, I encouraged her to join the Rosebud Sheep Club. Now, the one rule was if she started, she had to complete the year. Well, it was a natural fit for our family. And before long, our 2 youngest were members as well. And they were peewees before cleavers were a thing. We're all sorts of rule breakers. Now, I grew up in a household where you didn't stand on the sidelines. So it was no surprise that I became club leader and I became district council, key leader, regional council, provincial council, and that. And over the years, I spent a lot of time on the road and leaving my family, especially my husband, home to care for the sheep and the kids, usually in that order. And I can't begin to thank them. Because without them, I would not be here. Now, my 4-H road was not always smooth. Like Andy's, I was a part of a very few popular changes, like the helmet rule. But, you know, we did these things. They tested us, but they showed our commitment to this amazing program. All of us bleed green. Not that disgusting rider's green. 4-H green. And once you get it, you can't stop. I am forever grateful for this program. I have traveled across this province, across Canada, and even into the States, proudly representing Alberta 4-H. I look back over my time with 4-H, and I have so many amazing memories and friendships. I'm exceptionally proud of mine and my family's work at 4-H. Over the years, all of my children stayed through 4-H to completion and all have achieved their platinum awards. My husband, although he grumbled, he spent as much time learning as the rest of us. He became the go-to guy for 4-H on parade decorations. People really loved them. And all 3 of my children have continued to volunteer in 4-H, judging sheep, confirmation, and showmanship, public speaking, acting as club leaders, sitting on 4-H committees. As they grew up, I saw the benefits of being in 4-H, their ability to speak, their ability to try new things, and confidence in themselves. Learning to do by doing. And I couldn't be prouder of each of them. They are the reason I gave so much to this program. I want to end by thanking Shelley Smith, Lorraine Parkinson, and Avery Parkinson for nominating me for this honor. I can honestly say that I never expected to be here thanking you for this. So I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I also want to thank my girls, Katie and Jennifer, for helping fill in dates for Shelley and complete the application. So thank you so much to my family and my friends who are here to support me tonight. And a huge thank you to Alberta 4-H. You make being part of this program something to be very proud of. So thank you.